Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Millennial Auntie. If it's your first time here, karibu sana, asante kwa kuja. And if it's not your first time, welcome back. Before we continue, have you subscribed to this channel? If you have not, kindly consider subscribing. Go and click on the subscription button down below and also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. I would like to share with you 6 important things that I learned during my antenatal clinic visits when I was pregnant. So get comfortable, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
The first very important thing I learned during those visits was that you are able to catch anomalies early enough. That means when you go for the clinic visits, they do tests on you. They can check your blood, they'll check your blood group, they check many other things including your blood pressure. And if they discover any problems with your pregnancy, they are going to let you know and advise you accordingly. For example, in my case, when I went for I think it was the second visit, it was discovered that my blood levels were going down. And that can be very dangerous for a pregnancy if you ask any medical professionals. And so I was advised on ways to boost my blood levels for the sake of the safety of my pregnancy. So make sure you don't miss clinic visits. The other thing that I learned was that during those visits, you meet other pregnant moms and you can form a support group. Now, these support groups can help you feel accompanied because the pregnancy journey can get quite lonely sometimes. But when you have other pregnant people walking with you, you can share information, you can encourage one another, you can inspire one another, you can share tips and hacks, and just feeling that you are not alone during the journey can make everything much easier for you as a pregnant person. I also learned that you create a rapport with your gyna or with your medical team when you go for those regular visits. Because you go every other month, you create familiarity, they get used to you, you get used to them, you can also become friends, you are able to ask as many questions as you can, you get acquainted with the facility, especially if you consider giving birth in the same facility. For example, in my case, I went for all my clinics in the same facility, and I also chose to give birth in that same facility. So during labor and delivery, everything was much easier because of the familiarity. I also learned that going for those antenatal clinics can help you make fewer mistakes when it comes to caring for your pregnancy. For example, in my case, I attended all the clinic visits, and during one of them, I mentioned to the gyna that the supplements I was taking were giving me too much nausea. And I was advised to take others, and that meant I was taking iron and folic separately and calcium separately. But then again, I did not know that you're not supposed to be taking the 2 tablets at the same time. So during one of those visits, I mentioned that I was taking them together in the morning after breakfast, and I was advised not to do that. I was told that when you take iron and calcium at the same time, calcium tends to bind iron and it prevents proper absorption of iron in the body. That means the iron supplements you're taking are kind of useless. So you see, this kind of information, if I had not mentioned that during the visits, if I also was not comfortable enough to mention, or if I did not go for that particular clinic visit, I wouldn't have known. I would just be taking supplements and they would just be useless for me, and that would not have been good. So when you go for these clinic visits, you tend to make fewer mistakes because you get advice, you consult, and you just have proper information that helps you take care of your pregnancy well to the end. Another thing is, if you're considering giving birth in that same facility where you're going for your clinics, you can request to do a tour of the maternity wing as often as you wish, so that you can do a keen and relaxed information gathering on the services of the facility. For example, you can check on the customer service and you can decide, do you like the vibe? Is it the kind you'd like to go on with up to delivery? Also, you can do other information gathering like, do they offer pain relief options? Do they allow birth partners? What are their mode of payments? What insurance covers they accept? And when you get all that information, you are able to make a thoroughly informed decision when it comes to your birth plan. That is what I did with my facility where I gave birth. Every time I went for the clinics, I would do a tour, I would request, and they were very kind to allow me. So I gathered all that information, and it made my labor and birth process very seamless. The last thing, which was also very exciting for me, was that when you go for those physical examinations, especially the sights and sounds, when the doctor is doing, something like the ultrasounds, when they do the fundal height measurement, there's something they do with their palms to check the gestation period, and when they listen to the heartbeats and you get to hear it, the sights and sounds of those visits make you connect with your child or your children on a very deep level, compared to if you did not go for those visits. If you don't go for the visits, you're going to feel the kicks. You'll see your belly growing, and you'll still connect with your child. But when you go for those visits, the direct feedback you get helps you connect very, very deeply with your child, and it also helps you to know in a much better way how your child is doing, and you also get to see it and hear it. So that is very important for you. It will give you peace of mind during your pregnancy, and it will make you even look forward to when your child will arrive. So if you are pregnant, please make an effort to go for the clinic visits. And if you know someone who is pregnant near you and they are skipping those visits, please advise them to go for them. They are very important for both mother and baby. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, kindly consider subscribing by clicking on the subscription button down below, and also clicking on the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, you will be notified. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.